What's up, YouTube? It's Fuzzy Motion, and I'm here to talk to you about all the competitive COD roster changes that have been happening recently. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is pretty much the biggest one, which is the Envious team change. They dropped 2 players. They dropped Study and Parasite, and they're picking up JCap and also Formal from the former FaZe Red and Black teams, respectively. Now, I'm not sure exactly how that's possible, considering that most of the Envious players had signed a contract, but Hastro did report on his Twitter that it happened, and, he wasn't very happy about it. It was a tough decision for him to make. I watched a little bit of his stream on MLG, and he started to say something about professionalism, and this is something that I notice a lot of competitive COD players, mainly just because of their age. They lack the idea of what professionalism means. They think it means, oh, I'm the best, so I'm a professional. No, that's not exactly what it means. It means, despite whatever happens, despite whatever the circumstances are, you try your best and you put the best foot forward day in and day out, regardless of whether or not you want to, because you're getting paid good money and people are coming to see you perform. That's what being a professional is. A lot of those kids, in the league, for whatever reason, just don't seem to get it. And I can understand Hastro's frustration in that, you want people to be taking their role on a team very seriously, and they don't want any distractions or, side nonsense. And with great power comes great responsibility, more money, more problems, all that good stuff. But, we see this all the time with professional ball players in the NBA and the major leagues and in football especially. With a little bit of money, kids go crazy. These 19, 20, 23-year-old kids, they start to lose their goddamn mind. And I say kids just because, mentally the maturity level, in my opinion, just isn't there. You know what I mean? I don't know Study personally, but from what Hastro was saying, he was starting to get at, like, his focus just wasn't on winning a title. It just wasn't on, being the best that he could for the team. And like I mentioned in the last video, Envy looked flat. And, I mean, you could tell from everybody that was commentating the game. I think Benson said it as he was watching the game. Just Study looked awful, both performance-wise and just in the booth. Like, he just looked like he didn't give a shit. Now, being the the drinking pro that I am, I know what that looks like. That looked like a hangover. And I don't know exactly how old Study is, but, I wouldn't be too shocked to think, oh, it was a fun event. Maybe they played really well, or, he's a good-looking guy. Maybe some girls came up to his room the night before and, some crazy stuff happened. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised in hearing all of that from sources, although I don't know that for sure. But again, I just wouldn't be surprised if that was the case and he was just out late or just something like that. And that's why he was so flat the next day. You don't realize what you're doing until it affects you and your performance. And then not only that, you got 3 other guys, depending on you. Now, as far as Parasite goes, Parasite just wasn't, getting it done. And I think, kind of the same reason that Study was let go was performance issues, but they weren't really attributed to his decisions and his preparation. They were more or less just he wasn't getting it done. And when you look at Formal stats compared to Parasite stats, there's no question that Formal's definitely an upgrade. And JCap is a very consistent, very steady player. I'm sure he'll do very well for that team. Also, some other things that have been happening around the league. You've got Apathy being let go. I think Theory went back to TK. I have the list right here. Most of the Curse Orange team or the Curse Red team, whatever the second Curse team, has been let go to free agency. I don't know whether that means that they're going to be disbanded or not. Replays went to Denial. Saints went from free agency to Denial. And, that's right, Parasite went to FaZe Red. If I didn't already mention that, I apologize. Apathy went to FaZe Black. And Theory, as I just mentioned, went to Team Caliber. Last thing I want to talk about is, it's the end of the video. I forgot this is a short one. It's just a quick free-for-all. I think I go, 30 and 11 here. Not really big, but, competitive COD, man. These roster changes, they kill you. It's been Fuzzy Motion, guys. Thanks so much for watching. YouTube, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.